titrations. The indicators which are used in non-aqueous titrations are two types. One is ionized and other one is non-ionized, and it shows different color in acidic medium and basic medium. And in case of indicators, we use potentiometric method. Potentiometric method is used in non-aqueous titration. Potentiometric method is used in non-aqueous titration. Now let us discuss what are the indicators which are used. First is crystal violet. This is a crystal violet. Now let us draw the structure of crystal violet. This is the structure of crystal violet, and second one is methyl red. Second indicator is methyl red. This is the structure of methyl red, and color is, it changes from yellow to green, yellow to red. This is about methyl red. And third one is naphthol benzene. Third indicator which is used is naphthol benzene, and structure is this is the structure of naphthol benzene, and the color will get the endpoint will be estimated by changing its color into colorless. This is the third indicator, and fourth indicator is quadrant red. The that is this is a structure of quadrant red, and endpoint can be detected by changing its color from red to green. These are the indicators which are used in non-aqueous titration. One is crystal violet, methyl red, naphthol benzene, and quadrant red. These are the 4 types of indicators which are used in non-aqueous titrations. And our next topic is about standardization of 0.1 molar perchloric acid. Standardization of 0.1 molar perchloric acid, and let us discuss one more topic simultaneously with this, that is standardization of 0.1 molar sodium benzoate. First one is standardization of 0.1 molar perchloric acid, standardization of 0.1 molar sodium benzoate. Now, in this, first take 900 ml of glacial acetic acid, and add 8.4 ml of perchloric acid. Take 900 ml of glacial acetic acid in 1000 ml conical flask and add 8.4 ml of perchloric acid. After adding this, second step, add 30 ml of acetic anhydride, that is acetic anhydride to the above solution. Add 30 ml of acetic anhydride to the above solution. You may have a question that why 900 ml glacial acetic acid with less amount of 8.4 ml of perchloric acid. This 8 ml of perchloric acid is concentrated one and it have more concentration and it is more dangerous. So as it is more dangerous, we should make it diluted. As a result, 8.4 ml HClO4 is diluted with 900 ml glacial acetic acid to avoid the burnings and to avoid the explosions, as there are more chances of explosions while mixing these solutions, and to avoid that explosions, this 8.4 ml perchloric acid should be added in 9000 ml of glacial acetic acid slowly. And why there is need of acetic anhydride to be added in this solution, that is, when acetic anhydride is reacted with water, it forms acetic acid, that is CH3COO, CH3COO and O plus H2O will form acetic acid. It will form an acetic acid, and the acetic acid which is formed will be standard one. This is the reason why acetic acid is added in the solution. Now after preparing the solution, keep it aside, and coming to the standardization of 0.1 molar sodium benzoate. Now for preparing this, firstly take 0.25 grams of sodium benzoate, take 0.25 grams of sodium benzoate and add acetic acid. Add some amount of acetic acid and heat it. After heating, cool the solution and add indicator. After adding this indicator, titrate this total solution with this 0.1 molar standard perchloric acid which is prepared by us, and the endpoint will get converted into green color. After converting into green color, the endpoint can be detected. This is the titration of non-aqueous titration.